Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's Coach Chris coming at you on Wednesday, September 4th, 2024, at about quarter to one Central Daylight Time. I just entered a trade a little bit ago based off of the signal from the AccuTrader.net system. We entered down here at I entered the trade anyway at 19,009.75. The stop loss was to be set at 61 and a half, which would mean if we get stopped out, it's going to be about $107 loss. I'm trading one MNQ contract. I am on Central Daylight Time, so the times you see on the chart will correspond with those times. Let me just move this down if I can. Okay, let's just see if that's going to be any better. Okay, so we're taking a little heat, not a lot. I mean, right now we're down, we were down, somewhere around $40, which, I mean, it's understood. Today has been a really, really choppy day, as you can see by these candles. I'm trading right now within my Top Step X account. You can see these candles with these big wicks again, really, really hopping around on us. So we will, like I said, I'm in the trade. I've been in the trade for maybe, this is a 1 minute chart I'm trading on, maybe 5 minutes max. I think we got in, we got in right here at 19,007.75. So on one of these candles, I did miss the entry. I was late. I was taking a phone call, and when I looked over, I noticed that that on the 5 minute chart we had the sell signal. So I went ahead and got in the trade so that we could see how a live trade goes with this system. I may, at certain times, if this trade does go on longer than normal, I may pause it, the recording I'm saying, just so that, we're not tied up for a half-hour video here. So if the video does pause and restart, that's all that's happening. I'm not going to do anything different. But like I say, if the video starts to get way too long, that's what I'll do. Now you can see what's happened. Right now, it's almost 1 o'clock. And the market, in my opinion, is running out of steam. We had a real active morning. And then for the last hour or so, you can see how we've been consolidating up and down in this channel here. I'll just draw a box around it to bring your attention to it. You can kind of see where we've been bouncing around. And to give you an idea of the scale, that box is 62 points high. So we've been, midpoint, back up, slowly come down, back up, up, up. Now we're near the bottom of that particular box. I'm just going to take it off the screen so it doesn't distract us. So other than that, you can see here, the price action. This red line is the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. But that's kind of what we've been dealing with today. Big up move, big down move, consolidation, up move, down move, consolidation, small down move, more consolidation, and that's where we find ourselves right now. Now, as of right now, I do have a stop order down here. I'm going to move this up actually, and temporarily I'm going to put it right on the VWAP right there, which would give us a $57 profit. I'm hoping to get more, but since it's moved against us initially, I guess for right now with just one contract, that would be the 25 point take profit, which, is not the end of the world. A quick trade for $54. I wouldn't be upset with it. Let's just say that. I had drawn this particular box that I had drawn earlier was, you can see how there was like a support zone here, how price couldn't get above it. And then finally it did break above and spent some time above in this range. And then that what was before resistance had then become support. And now we have broke through it, and you can see how it's almost becoming a role reversal where this is now resistance, resisting everybody from pushing back up through it. So we got almost down to my entry here. In fact, on this candle, it wicked down and just touched it. Now you can see here, this was a local low right down here at 03. I think our basis is at 09. So about 6 points below where we're at, there was a little area low, let's just call it. It had pulled down there. Okay, so now we're just about to pull through. What I'm going to do, there's no reason anymore to keep that wide of a stop loss anymore. So I'm going to move the stop loss down to this area. If it does get back up, we'll take the $40 loss. In the meantime, let's just see what happens here if it has anything left. These are the down moves we've been seeing, long candles just kind of slowly going down. Okay, I am going to now move my stop loss down because I don't want to lose money on the trade. I may have been too aggressive in moving that down. Yeah, shoot, I got stopped out. I moved that too quick. That candle came down. Now, let's just see if we get a re-entry possibility here. Let's just see if the algo fires off a re-entry. Really disappointed in that trade. I only picked up $8.50 in profit. But I guess having gone against us so hard initially, I'm not really that surprised. And the way these candles are wicking up and down, you can see it's very difficult to trade in these conditions. It really is, because it can just whip back and forth so fast. So I guess that I'm going to conclude the video there. I don't see any re-entry possibility coming on the horizon, but if I do, I'll restart the video. So Coach Chris signing out. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back again. The stock had drifted back up, and we just got a re-entry signal on the new V2 algo. And so I actually am behind on this one too. I got in a little late. I'm going to go ahead and calculate where I need to place my stop loss here. Give me a second, because I have the actual chart over on my, or the actual algo on my other chart. So at 45, we need to place a little higher, 45, right about there. Okay, so that would be a $75 max loss if we were to. And right now I've got my profit down here at the 250 level. Right, this red line right here is VWAP. So that actually is going to be my first take profit if this thing is slow to move. It's just this afternoon, it's now 1:15 in the afternoon. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Maybe it's breaking now. Let's just see. I am going to move my stop to break even right now. And let's just see what happens, if there's any momentum behind this move or not. But you can see here how this trading environment is right now. You can see it pushed all the way down here to 95. And now see how it's retracing like this, and boom, it kind of jerks around. Watch this thing stop me out. If it does, I'll re-enter at that same level, that 075 level. But let's just see what happens. But this is exactly what I've been talking about in the videos of how this market has been acting. It's just very deceiving. It'll push down and then push back real fast. See? Okay, so now I'm going to move my stop. Once again, I'm not going to get too aggressive with it. I'm just going to kind of trail it, okay? So I don't want to move it yet. Let's just see if we can get up to $40. Right now we're $30, a little over $30 in profit. VWAP is the most likely take profit spot right here at 82. Right now we got about another 10 points to go. Shoot, I hope this doesn't pull back. Okay, there we go. Nice push. Move it down a little bit more. But you can see these wicks and how this behaves. Okay, so I just want to see if we can get to VWAP first. I'll move my stop loss about right up to here. Uh-oh. Now it's retreating. There's just no follow through on this market right now. It's see how it's already retracing? Okay, come on. Big push down. How about get down to VWAP on the next push? Can we get down to VWAP? The last push got right down to there about. I'm going to come down a little bit more. Okay, we're at, we've locked in a $32 profit. We're actually up 38 on the trade, 40 now. But I just have a feeling it's going to suck back up once it gets into this zone here where it was before. Let's just see if it actually breaks through the zone this time. If it does, it would be a good sign for us. Let's just see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Big push down. I think we're going to get stopped out. See how these candles, they push. Wait. Oh, there's a little push. Come on. Let's see if we can get a little more. Okay. Oh, big push. Oh, beautiful. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Ah, shoot. $50-some profit. Look how that thing pushed back, though. Oh, man, I thought finally we had it, but you can see how they went down, sucked liquidity out, and then went back. And now look what they're going to do. Look what they're going to do to us here. That is, look at, boom to boom. That wick alone is 10 points. And now they sucked the liquidity. They tapped VWAP. We're probably looking at a retracement now. And they'll probably bring it right back up into this area again. They needed that liquidity. It was probably sitting on VWAP, a bunch of orders. I thought perhaps once we broke through that previous area low, that's strong, that we maybe would have some continuation. Well, let's see what's going to happen here. I'll just leave this recording going a few more minutes. But I think that was the liquidity they wanted to then reverse us. Yeah, it looks like. But see how these wicks are forming. It's so deceiving what they're doing to us here. Way. I mean, I'm not upset about the $50. Obviously, I would have liked some more continuation, and on a normal day, I think we would have got it. But it's just this environment. I mean, look at these wicks. I mean, there's no body on these candles and huge wicks, and you know that's a 20 to 30 point difference between the top and bottom. And here you can see. Look at. From right down there where they swept that liquidity, let me get my ruler tool, from right down here to right up there, 20 points, you know? It's just, this is what they're doing, sweeping liquidity on both sides, getting any orders. This is the kind of activity you normally see after hours, not during prime hours. Now let's see if it bounces off of VWAP and retraces, or if it does push through. It's really, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and worry about it, that's for sure. But I hope you enjoy this video. It's kind of different. I mean, it's not the most exciting video ever, but it shows the anatomy of a $50 trade live, okay? Based on entry criteria from the AccuTrader.net system. We initially got in, and I moved my stop too quickly, and I got an $8.50 profit. But then about 10, 15 minutes later, we did, up in this range, get a re-entry signal fire on the algo. Yeah, see how they're bringing it up? That's what they needed. They needed that energy to turn this thing around. And now it's probably, I would think, going to go up into this area. Hard to say, but that, if I had to guess, that's probably where they're going to go. So, Coach Chris signing off. I'll be back at you with more stuff soon. Oh, look at this push. Later.